What do you guys think these days about the record business? I mean, you've had some issues with record companies early in your career. Is that true, or in some of your previous incarnations?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had a bad time in an independent label when I was young. And, but, with the Kills, we haven't had too much of a bad time. We've changed up a lot. When we first did our first record, we signed to 4 different labels.
Yeah.
And then the second record was about 3.
Yeah.
Speaking of record companies, here comes Magnus Hogmare with a copy of the new Kills album.
Oh.
Look at that.
Wow.
Could this be a worldwide first?
I think it is, actually.
Here's Midnight Boom. Now, this is cool. Now, let's hear some of these nursery rhyme-inspired tracks. This is going to be cool.
Let's have a look. What should we listen to? What do you think?
Sour Cherry?
Sour Cherry.
Which
Why
number
not?
is that? Let him know.
Number 9.
Okay.
Track number 9. Very cool. So is this like first time ever on the radio, or?
For
Sour Cherry, I
just
think,
might
yeah.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm honored. I'm touched. Here on Rocket 85.3 from the forthcoming new Kills album. And track number 9 called Sour Cherry, you said?
Sour Cherry.
Sour Cherry. Let's give this one a listen, and we can talk about some of the content of this track. Very cool stuff there from the Kills off the new album, Midnight Boom, and Sour Cherry, the name of that track.
Sour Cherry.
Worldwide radio first here in Rock Stockholm. What's the frequency?
95.3.
You got it. All right, you got it. 95.3 FM.
Gotta perfect the Boston.
Well, that's more New York, I would say.
Boston.
Boston.
Everyone knows your name. Cheers is from Boston, isn't it?
A lot of stuff is from Boston these days.
Pixies
are from Boston. Lemonheads, Dinosaur Jr.
Juliana Hatfield.
The list has ended.
Juliana Hatfield.
Oh, really?
The Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, now we're going.
Have you seen the movie The Departed?
No.
You know, with Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon and
all right, that's from
Jack
Boston.
Nicholson. That's filmed in Boston.
Amazing.
There you go.
Wow. I can't remember Boston very well.
You can.
Come on.
I know. Just being pedantic.
I can imagine you get a good crowd in Boston. Your kind of music.
Great.
Did a lot of universities and stuff. I can imagine you guys go over quite well.
In the Middle East.
Where's
the Middle East?
Yeah, the Middle
That's
East.
in Cambridge, across the river.
Oh, is there rivalry?
Like over there.
Do people think Cambridge is Boston?
Well, Cambridge
is it an area of Boston, is it?
It's a separate city across the river. It's a little more left wing. It's where Harvard and MIT are.
We like it over there.
Yeah, it's really cool. Cambridge.
What's
Cambridge
the other one? What's the twin towns like Boston, St. Paul's and
Minneapolis?
Is it similar?
That's where all the Swedes are.
No, that's...
All the Swedes are in New York. I went to New York for Christmas and I couldn't believe how many Swedish people were there.
Yeah, Swedes get to New York quite a bit as well.
There's more Swedes than Americans, I think.
Swedes get around.
It's like there's something going on.
Well, London, come on. London is full of Swedes too, right?
Yeah. Why don't they stay here? I don't mean it like, why don't they? I mean, like, what is... I mean, Sweden seems like really, really nice place, but
they tend to come back.
It seems like they all want to leave.
They leave for a little while in the early 20s. They usually tend to find their way back to Stockholm sooner or later. And some people, like the other way around, like me, I came here in my early 20s and I kind of got stuck here. But there's no problem with Boston, though. Nothing against that city.
No.
I like them both. But anyway, we've got the Kills here in the studio, digressing a little bit, talking a little geography. And Magnus has put his jacket on in the other room. He wants to leave. I guess you guys have more interviews to do.
We have a flight.
You got a flight to catch?
Yeah.
And you're off to where next?
London.
To London.
Back home to London.
We've actually got a day off. And I've got 4 kittens that I haven't seen yet. They're a month old, and I'm going back to see them.
Okay, that's a reason to go back, huh?
Yeah.
4 hungry kittens.
They're not even... Well, no, someone's looking after them, but they haven't even been named yet.
Okay, well, what can we expect from the Kills in 2008? Album release in March. Coming back to Stockholm to play live, I hope?
Absolutely, yeah.
So you're going to do European tour, festivals this summer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're going to do it all.
Do it all.
Yeah.
Lots of playing live.
Yeah.
And I think this summer we're going to take a bit of time off and record another record because we've got another batch of songs to go, which will be more sort of acoustic, melancholy, blues, folk, primitive. Yeah, we're going to make a record of that because we wrote a lot of those type of songs while we were recording.
Now that you've done the playground songs, you can move on back to more traditional genres. Huh?
Yeah.
That was really cool. I really dug that Sour Cherry, and I look forward to hearing the whole album. And you guys have a blog, right? If people want to follow you on your tours and updates on the band.
And we've got a website, thekills.tv. And what else do we have?
There's lots of artwork and photographs on the
Yeah, you
Kills
should check out the website. We love it.
And it gives you a much better idea of the Kills than sort of reading about us, really. Our website's just all the artwork and photographs we've taken, and it's I think it explains us better than most things do.
Okay, thekills.tv, the website. And by the way, the name of the documentary which inspired this new album, you told me, is Pizza Pizza Daddy-O.
Pizza Pizza Daddy-O,
Correct.
yeah.
Documentary about 60 schoolyard songs.
There's actually a website called folkstreams.com, I think it is. It would be, and it's on that in its full length. But I found it on YouTube in a sort of summarised, sort of trailer kind of way.
Yeah.
It's all
clips from it. But the folkstreams.com is where the whole movie is.
Okay, it's all out there these days, isn't it?
It is amazing.
The Kills, thank you very much for stopping by the studio.
Thanks for having us, seriously.
Thank you.
Great to hear this new album. Proud to play it first. And what track do you suggest we can leave off with?
You choose. What do you want to choose? Oh.
You choose, I choose the last one.
Okay, it's going to be Tape Song.
Okay.
Tape Song, track number 3 from the new record. And I wish you guys all the best of luck. And
Thank you.
You're welcome to come back again next time you're in town, huh?
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
Okay.